Now that we've finished up our hero content and the ramp up and the follow up activities, we need to fill in the rest of our calendar with what is called hub content. Hub content is designed to continually grow your market share and strengthen relationships with your high value customers as well as the prospects, and allows you to maintain contact with these high value audiences throughout the year. We're going to use hub content to fill in our calendar on weeks where we don't have ramp up, ramp down, or hero activities, but we'll also use them on the weeks where we have the minor holidays or maybe events that we really don't want to spend a whole lot of our social assets on. So we use this as a fill-in to build out our 52-week plan. And so hub content builds relationships. And so it's addictive content that keeps your customers and prospects on your sites. It means predictably and periodically putting out blogs, could be podcasts, it could be videos, and putting out content around the themes that they're talking about and the topics of interest to them. And so that's how it becomes addictive, is that the more you're in touch and the more you understand and have insights into your target market, the better you're able to pick the right themes and topics that'll make them interested. So you want to understand who they are, and then you want to develop content that will engage them, that'll drive them to conversations. If you're taking them to a branded community or to a forum site, or where they're going to talk about it, because it is so tailored to them. So you need to think about your industry ecosystem. People are out there talking about themes and topics of interest to them. They're doing them through the influencers, and they're using hashtags and keywords to link up with each other. And so you need to listen to your high value markets and identify what they're talking about, who they're talking to, and how they're linking up. And you can also monitor your competition and see where they're positioned, because if they're into certain sorts of themes, you might be into other ones to help the market, or maybe you take them on. And you also think about it in terms of all media. You can write articles, you can do videos, you can do podcasts, you can do infographics, you can do vlogs, you can do blogs. There's all sorts of ways that you can engage with your market. The key is you want to keep it consistent. In other words, you don't want to blog every week for a month and then stop and then wait 2 months and then do something else. You want to keep it so it's predictable for your high value markets, so it becomes addictive. Addictive doesn't mean fast. It may be that we only publish a blog a month or a blog a quarter, but as long as they can look forward to it, it will become addictive in the eyes of your target market. And so you can use all sorts of channels and all different ways to develop hub content. You can put out blogs, you can post things on your website, you can do video channels, podcast channels, you can do social networks, social news aggregators, influencer marketing. You can use the influencers, and we can do mixes of these. One of the things you want to do when you're building out your plan is, if I create a blog, then I want to go out and about the blog, I want to create a short video that I put out talking about the blog and with a link to the blog article. I might put out a podcast about it. In other words, when we create a piece of hub content, we want to use it and market it through multiple market channels to really make it the best. So we want to use all of our social networks to ramp up demand for something that we publish in hub content. Marketing should be 2 to 3 times the investment you make to actually create the hub content, because marketing is everything to this. And so what we're going to do is, our goal is to put out hub content that will continually grow our market share. It will sit on, everything else will sit on top of it. And the more that we can build our brand awareness by putting out topics around themes that are of importance to our target market and that we can lend some expertise to, the more effectively we will grow our market share throughout the year. So Hub basically fills in the gaps and gives us a continuity that we don't have with our hero events, nor with our event jacking and news jacking activities. So what we're going to do now is to build out a plan where you're going to start and go through the holidays, the hobnobbing. Then you'll do your hero events. You'll do your ramp ups and ramp down from the hero events. Then you'll fill it in with your hub themes to build out an entire 52-week plan. Now, we still have help content to go, but we don't put that into our plan. We're going to build our plan around these big 4 H's, if you will. If you have any questions, please let me know.